welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Ask you to please subscribe if you have not yet. Today's episode is a special one. Today, on this day in 2012, Andy Griffith passed on and went to heaven. As I say, it was in 2012, July 3rd, 2012. Passed away of a heart attack. So in honor of the man, the actor, Andy Griffith, I want to give you a little bit on his bio and pay tribute to the man. He is best known, of course, for the starring roles in The Andy Griffith Show and Matlock. He earned a degree in music from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. In the 1950s, he became a regular on The Ed Sullivan Show and The Steve Allen Show. He was featured on the Broadway play No Time for Sergeants, for which he received a Tony nomination, and he later appeared in the film version. Great movie. If you have not seen that, watch that. We will be doing a video on No Time for Sergeants at some point, like we did The Ghost of Mr. Chicken for Don Knotts. Let me see, where was we? His film debut was in the provocative and prophetic A Face in the Crowd, in which Griffith gave a performance that has been described as stunning. On The Andy Griffith Show, Griffith portrayed, of course, the folksy small-town sheriff who shared simple, heartfelt wisdom. The series was one of the most popular television series in history. It generated some successful spin-offs, and the original is still seen in reruns to this day. Imagine, if you will, a television show from 1960. This is 2021. It's been running ever since. Never been off television. That's a long time. That gives you an idea. Well, you know, it's a great show. It had it all. Griffith created his own production company in 1972, with which produced several movies and television series. In 1981, he was nominated for an Emmy for his portrayal in Murder in Texas. In 1983, he was stricken with, see if I can say this right, Guillain-Barré syndrome, but he recovered after rehabilitation. In 1986, he produced and starred in a very successful television series, Matlock. The series spawned numerous television movies as well. When he accepted the People's Choice Award for this series, he said this was his favorite role. Andy Griffith died at the age of 86 of a heart attack in his home in Dare County, North Carolina on July 3rd, 2012. What's kind of strange is that it was 5 or 6 hours after he had passed away, he was already buried. No one knows why. Don't know if that's what he wanted or if that's what the family wanted. He was a very private man, so perhaps he wanted to keep that private as well. A few of his trivia. When he suffered from that, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Guillain-Barré syndrome, he could not walk for 7 months. It was in 1983. His son, Andy Griffith Jr., died of alcoholism in 1996. His 2 children, Andy Griffith Jr. and Dixie Griffith, were both from his first of the 3 wives, Barbara Griffith, as they decided to be parents by adoption. On May 9th, 2000, he successfully underwent a quadruple bypass. I personally have had a double bypass, so I can sympathize, believe me. He was the Tuesday night host for CBS Radio's Sears Mystery Theater. He was still Tuesday's host when it became the Mutual Radio Theater on Mutual Radio in 1980. His social life in college included president of the UNC Men's Glee Club and membership in the Alpha RHO chapter Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, the U.S.'s oldest music fraternity for men. He recorded some albums of stand-up comedy, including one titled Just for Laughs. Among his classic routines is What It Was Football. Of course, it's about a country bumpkin witness his first football game. And if you have not heard that, go find that. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the link down below in the description for that, because you have to hear that. It's hilarious. He was ranked number 8 in TV Guide's list of the 50 greatest TV dads of all times in Sunday, June 20, 2004's issue. Was twice nominated for a Tony Award. Awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President George W. Bush on Tuesday, November 9, 2005. Other recipients were Frank Robinson, Muhammad Ali, General Richard Myers, Carol Burnett, Aretha Franklin. Was on the same stage with Elvis Presley in the Steve Allen Plymouth show. He also toured with Elvis Presley for a while, being he was the main attraction. That's what before Elvis was big. Andy was the main attraction. He and Don Knotts were best friends from 1955 until February 24, 2006, when Don Knotts died. Taught English at Goldsboro High School in Goldsboro, North Carolina for a period of time. Before Andy's parents had purchased the house, he lived with relatives without a crib or bed. Andy slept in drawers for a few months, just a couple of years after he was born. His decision to end the Andy Griffith Show in '68 led him to a contract with Universal Studios, where he pursued a movie career. That's all I got for you. I do want to say I'm a big fan of Andy Griffith. I think I'm more a fan of Andy Taylor, but it takes a special kind of person to portray Andy Taylor, to portray a man with such morals and values, and that's because Griffith had the same morals and values. So rest in peace, Andy. Know that your Mayberry family here on the Andy Griffith Show Facts and Trivia are keeping your memory going. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.